Hi, grade 5s. Welcome to part 2 of processing materials. Last week, you learned about the 5 different ways of processing materials. Think about them quickly. Let's go through them together. First one is mixing. Then you get mixing and setting, mixing and cooling, mixing and cooking, mixing, drying, and firing. Awesome! Today we'll be going through properties and uses of processed materials. Last week we took a look at plaster of Paris. Now we're going to go into a little bit more detail. When mixed with water, plaster of Paris can be malleable and molded into different shapes. Do you remember what malleable means? When something is malleable, it means it's able to be beaten or bent into a shape. Okay? Plaster of Paris is water resistant and fire resistant. That means water won't seep in and it won't catch on fire. The soft board used in ceilings in buildings contain sheets of plaster of Paris. Dentists make casts of patients' gums using soft plaster of Paris. You see the picture there? That's a dental mold. Bandages can be soaked in plaster of Paris, mixed with water, and it's wound around a broken arm or leg. It is also used to make works of art, and it can be used to fill cracks in a wall, just like polyfiller. Next processed material is concrete. Concrete is very strong, hard, and durable, so it won't break easily. When it is dry, it is waterproof. Many buildings are made using concrete. Towers of power stations and silos for keeping grain are also built of concrete. Concrete pillars reinforced with iron are used to uphold parts of roofs. Reinforced, you know, it means to be strengthened with additional material, so it's strengthened with iron. Thick water pipes are made of hard, strong concrete mixture. Let's take a look at fabrics. To make fabric, people use natural or man-made fibers. These fibers are spun to make thread or yarn. The 3 natural fibers you need to know are cotton, silk, and wool. Cotton is the top picture. It allows air to pass through so that it keeps people cool. Silk is the bottom picture with the silkworm. Silk is soft and usually used for ladies' garments. And in the middle picture, the last natural fiber you need to know is wool from a sheep. It is soft but thick enough to keep people warm in winter. There's also 2 man-made fibers that you need to know. There's nylon and then there's polyester. Nylon is soft and light. It's very strong and durable. We usually use it for stockings, ropes, and tents. Polyester is light and blends well with natural fibers. Fibers can be combined in one fabric. So you could have a jersey that's made of wool and polyester. Plastics are another example of processed materials that are useful because of their properties. Plastics are made from oil with chemicals added, and they are cheap, strong, and durable material and can be made in many different shapes and colors. Let's look at paint. Paint is used as a form of protection on buildings and vehicles, as well as for decoration. Paint is made from resin, solvents like water, additives, and pigment. Pigment is what gives it the color. Okay, the properties of paint and what makes them useful is that it dries quickly, it's waterproof, durable, tough, and can be made in different colors, therefore making it attractive. The last processed materials that we are going to look at today are ceramics. Ceramics are materials that have been processed from natural materials such as clay. They have useful properties such as strength and hardness. They are brittle and will break easily if you drop them. Ceramics are used to make pottery. Stay tuned for part 3.